Hey y'all, wanted to jump on real quick and just give a little background and context for this new film, Venerable Jerome Lejeune, to the Lease of These, My Brothers and Sisters. And it's a very personal film for our family and for 4 p.m. To be a part of it. We really wanted to get it out there so that people could know more about Jerome Lejeune, his story, but then his connection to Down syndrome and the Down syndrome community and defense of life and the dignity of every human person, and then the care for those with Down syndrome. But if you follow us personally on social media or even 4 p.m., you've probably met Isaac.
You go play?
And,
can you say hi?
our little 4-year-old.
Can you wave hi?
And
Where's Isaac?
he has Down syndrome, and when he was born, we didn't know.
Yeah.
He wasn't diagnosed in the womb.
Right.
It was a surprise.
Yes, it was. It was a surprise. Still get emotional thinking about it all. I remember we were in the hospital room, recovery room, I should say, and I was holding him and just studying him, and because it was later in the evening, all the doctors had gone home for the night. We weren't told yet his diagnosis. It hadn't been noted, realized. So we, as I was looking at him, I started to notice his eye, the shape of his eyes and the, just little features. It made me wonder. And so I wanted to ask Dan about it, and because I didn't know much about Down syndrome, I was scared to even say it, and nervous. And I looked over at him, and he was already nodding because he could see me realizing it, and he already knew. And he just nodded, and he said, yes, I think so too. And
yeah, and so we sort of took that in together and prayed, and it was really beautiful because we had time, really just the three of us, to pray and be with him and love on him and fall in love with him, like we did with all of our other kids. And so it wasn't until the next morning that the doctor came in and confirmed the diagnosis.
And honestly, while we were there, one of the biggest gifts was, and one of the nurses called a friend who had a son with Down syndrome who was 3 at the time. And the friend, she came and she visited us, and she brought hope and books and showed us pictures. And, that was really, like, building that community and seeing that was amazing. And
yeah, she brought so much joy into it, and just her experience with them. And I think part of the challenge, even in that scenario, was that we didn't know much about Down syndrome. It wasn't a part of our regular lives, and for most of us, for a lot of us, I think that's the case. And so the more information that's out there, the better understanding that's out there, the more openness to life and the more openness to that community there is. And so that's why we were so excited to partner with Aloist Films out of France to be able to bring this film and release this film, and for free. And we wanted to do it for free because we just want the information out there. We just want more people to hear his story and to be more aware. So I think it's very personal for us, and very personal for a lot of people. And so we'd love for you to watch it. We'd love for you to share it and send it around to anybody you can. And we just hope that it impacts people and can help bring a greater awareness for the defense of the dignity of those with Down syndrome, but really an awareness of the beauty that it brings into the world as well.
yes.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Peace, y'all.
Bye.
What were you gonna say?
No, just go watch it.
Who's that? Where's Isaac?
Ma.
Ma. You're Isaac, aren't you?